Welcome to Sleep Ease, where your journey to rest begins. Each night, we invite you to leave the noise of the day behind and drift into a world made just for you, a place where stories unfold slowly, softly, and with care. This is your sanctuary for stillness, where soothing words and gentle imagery guide you into deep, peaceful sleep. Let go. Breathe deeply. You're safe here. We'll begin with a short guided meditation to relax your body and settle your thoughts. Then, your story will gently unfold, carrying you off to dreams. Sweet rest awaits. Let's begin. Welcome. Tonight we begin by letting go. Letting go of the noise, letting go of the day, letting go of anything you don't need to carry into your dreams. Right now, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to solve, fix, plan, or remember. You are safe. You are allowed to rest. Let's begin with the breath. Take a slow, gentle inhale through your nose. Hold it just for a moment. And exhale through the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale. Softly, deeply, easily. Hold. And exhale, letting your shoulders drop, your jaw relax. Now let the breath return to its own rhythm. No force, just natural like waves. And begin to bring your attention to the body. We'll take a gentle journey down the body, one part at a time. No need to move, just notice. Start with the top of your head. Soften your forehead. Let it smooth out. Let your eyelids feel heavy but soft. Feel the space behind your eyes. Become still. Let your cheeks relax. Unclench your jaw. Let the tongue rest in your mouth. Let the whole face soften. Now the neck. Feel it lengthen just slightly. No tension, no holding. Just release. Feel your shoulders. They may have been working all day, lifting, holding, protecting. Let them drop now. Feel the arms. Feel the elbows and wrists. Let your hands uncurl. Feel each finger. Soft, heavy, warm. Now the chest. Notice your breath. Gentle, quiet. Feel the rise and fall, like a boat on calm water. Let that gentle movement soften the heart space. Now your belly. Let it relax. There's no need to hold in or brace. Let it be soft. Now the hips. Feel them resting on your bed or chair. Let go of any tension here. And your legs. Down through the knees, the ankles, all the way to your feet. Let each toe become still. Your whole body now is soft, heavy, resting. Just breathe. And if the mind drifts, that's okay. Let it float like a gondola on water. You don't need to control it. Now, I'd like you to imagine something. You are standing near a quiet canal in Venice. The water is calm, lit by moonlight. You hear the gentle lap of water against stone. A soft wind brushes your cheek. The air smells faintly of lavender, salt, and something sweet, like warm pastry from a cafe left open late. There are no crowds, no noise, just the distant sound of a violin and your own soft breath. A gondola waits for you nearby. It rocks slightly in the water, as if inviting you in. Step closer. Place a hand on its edge. It's smooth, warm. Now, step inside. Find a cushion and sit. The boat holds you, gently, steadily. As it begins to drift, you feel your body become even heavier, but your mind becomes light. You're safe here. There's nowhere to go, no destination to reach, only the slow, quiet ride through your dreams. And now I invite you to stay in this feeling of stillness, of warmth, of release. You don't need to do anything now. You don't need to try to sleep. Sleep will come when it's ready. For now, simply float. Let the journey begin. The gondola moves slowly through the narrow canal. No rush, no destination, only the sound of soft water and stillness. The city around you is asleep. Windows glow faintly above you, the last flickers of candlelight behind old shutters. You pass under a small stone bridge. The echo of the oar's gentle splash bounces between the walls, then disappears into the night. You lean back on a velvet cushion. The boat is wide and steady, made of dark, worn wood polished by time. A soft lantern flickers at the front. Its glow reflects off the canal, painting dancing gold on the ancient bricks. You breathe deeply. The air smells of salt, damp stone, old paper, and a hint of something sweet, maybe orange blossoms from a nearby courtyard. Time feels slower here, or maybe it doesn't exist at all. You pass a crumbling wall where ivy has overtaken the stone. It sways gently, as if waving you onward. Somewhere nearby, a bell tower chimes once, a low, resonant note, and then silence again. The gondolier, you hadn't noticed him before, hums quietly under his breath. It's not a song you know, but it feels familiar, like something your grandmother might have once sung as you drifted to sleep. He doesn't speak, and you don't need him to. He knows where you're going, even if you don't. You drift past a wide, empty square. The moonlight reflects in the puddles left by the day's rain, making the cobblestones look like broken glass. Yet, everything is soft. Nothing sharp here, only memory. A cat slips silently across your path, black, lean, quiet, and disappears under an arched doorway. You smile. There's no fear here, only curiosity. The boat turns into a wider canal now. On the right, you see a bakery with its shutters open, though no one stands inside. On the counter, a tray of lemon pastries, untouched but warm. On the left, a quiet art gallery. Behind its windows, paintings glow in gold frames. One shows a garden, another, a sky full of stars, and another is you. Not exactly you as you are, but something in the eyes, soft, familiar, as if the artist once saw you in a dream. Another bridge. This one is covered in vines, dripping with pale purple wisteria. A petal lands in the boat beside you. You pick it up. It's smooth, slightly cool. You bring it to your lips and feel it disappear like mist. The gondolier turns again, this time into a canal so narrow the buildings on either side nearly touch. You can hear whispers behind the shutters, laughter in a language you don't recognize. But you understand anyway. Someone is telling a story about a traveler, about a letter found inside a wall, about a kiss shared at midnight under a forgotten balcony. You don't hear how the story ends, but you know it's a good one. Ahead, the canal opens into a small hidden lagoon. The water is still here, like glass. The gondola comes to rest beside a narrow wooden pier, lit by a single oil lamp. The gondolier gestures gently. You step out. Your feet land on the pier. It creaks slightly, but holds your weight. The night air is cool on your skin. You look around. No signs, no maps. Just an old cobbled path leading into an alley lined with shuttered windows. You follow it. The path opens into a courtyard. At the center, a fountain. Water trickles from the mouth of a stone lion, echoing softly. To one side, a weathered bookstore. Its door is open. You step inside. It smells of ink, old leather, wood smoke. Books tower around you, not on shelves, but in tall, unsteady piles. Some are open to pages you feel like you've read before. One shows a map of a city that looks like Venice, but with staircases that float in the air. Another contains nothing but a single word repeated over and over. Remember. A candle flickers on the counter. Beside it, a mirror. You glance in and blink. The face looking back at you is glowing gently, not with light, but with calm, with something whole. You smile, and the reflection smiles too. You don't take any books, but somehow you leave with more than you came in with. As you step back outside, the gondolier is waiting. You hadn't seen him approach, but he's there. He gestures again, gently, and you return to the boat. It feels even softer now, more familiar. As you settle into the cushion once again, the boat pushes off and begins its slow journey into the next part of the dream. You close your eyes and drift. Oh ha. The boat drifts forward, even slower now, as if time has melted completely. The air feels warmer here, softer somehow, like the space between sleep and memory. You look up. The stars above you are not quite where they should be. One pulses slowly, red, like a heartbeat. Another seems to glide, then stop, watching you. A comet brushes the sky like a glowing feather, and then vanishes. Oh ha ha. You hear music, not close, not far, just everywhere. A violin playing slow, spiraling notes, a piano with keys made of glass, and laughter, light, slow-motion laughter, like it's rising from under the sea. The gondolier hums along. The melody isn't familiar, but something in your chest responds, like an echo of something ancient. You close your eyes, and when you open them again, you're somewhere new. Oh ha ha. The boat has stopped beside a tall stone stairway that rises from the water. No dock, no name. The gondolier nods once, almost kindly. You step out again. The stone beneath your feet is warm. You walk upwards slowly, each step winding towards something unknown. At the top is a garden, a hidden garden in the sky. There are lemon trees in full bloom, glowing golden under moonlight. You see small white flowers nestled in the grass, sleeping, not closed. A path of worn marble curls through the garden, and you follow it. Lanterns float in the air, not hung from anything, just drifting, glowing softly like paper moons. One floats near you. You reach out. Your fingers pass through it, and for a moment, your hand feels weightless. You keep walking. Oh ha ha. You find a long stone table beneath a willow tree. It's covered in teacups, all empty, but each one is warm. There's no one else around, but you know, someone was here. Maybe still is. You sit for a moment, and suddenly across the table a cat appears. The same one from the alleyway. It stares at you, and then speaks. Not with words, but with eyes. And the message is simple. Keep going, there's more to see. Then the cat disappears. You smile and continue on. You exit the garden through an archway made of seashells. Beyond it is a floating bookstore. Yes, floating. The entire building rocks gently atop the water, held by ropes to the sides of old marble columns. You step onto the creaking wooden ramp. Inside, it is quiet, but not silent. You hear pages turning themselves, the faint scribble of invisible pens, a soft whisper of wind that carries the scent of vanilla, tobacco, and old ink. You walk between towering bookshelves, but the shelves shift when you aren't looking. Now they spiral. Now they fold into ladders. Now they flatten into bridges made of pages. Oh ha ha. One book catches your eye. It's glowing faintly, blue and silver. The title reads, The Times That Never Were. You open it, and instead of text, you see moving pictures. You see yourself standing on a gondola, but younger, wearing a hat you don't own, smiling at someone you haven't met. You turn the page, another you, older this time, sitting in a cafe overlooking the lagoon, writing a letter to you. The letter says, You may forget this dream, but the peace you feel now, that's real. You carry it with you always. You close the book. Tears rise softly in your eyes, but not sad ones, the kind that feel like a sigh. As you move to return the book, A soft hand takes it from yours. You look up. The librarian is there. A woman, or perhaps a man, or perhaps neither. Their eyes are galaxies. Their smile, wordless. They say nothing. They simply nod and point you toward the back of the bookstore. You follow and find a door. Behind the door, a grand square lit only by moonlight. It's quiet, but alive. A single violinist plays in the center, the same tune from earlier. You walk past masked statues that seem to breathe. One reaches out as you pass, not to stop you, but to bless you. And at the edge of the square, a bridge. It's old, ornate, carved with names and dates long faded. As you cross it, you feel light, so light you're not sure your feet are touching the ground anymore. Beneath you, the canal glows with bioluminescent light, soft green and silver swirling beneath the surface. Fish glide like stars. Your reflection drifts like a watercolor. On the other side of the bridge, you see it, the gondola, waiting once more. But this time, the cushions are even softer, the lantern brighter, and a cup of warm tea rests beside your seat. No steam, but perfectly warm. You sip. It tastes like jasmine and something else, maybe memory. You rest your head back against the velvet, and as the gondola pushes off, you don't feel sleepy. You feel eternal. You close your eyes and let the boat carry you deeper still. The gondola moves again, slower than ever, barely disturbing the water, like floating in a dream made of silk. The sky above you has deepened, not darker, but quieter. The stars no longer shimmer. They watch, silently. The moon, once full, is now only a crescent. She's smiling, as if she knows what's coming, as if she's seen this journey before. You don't feel tired, but you feel ready. Like your body has melted into the cushion, like your thoughts have become feathers. You place your hands on your chest, one over the other, and feel the steady rise and fall of your breath. The gondolier hasn't spoken, not once, but now he begins to hum again, soft, wordless, a lullaby made of fog and memory. As the boat turns a final corner, the city begins to shimmer, not with light, but with memory. You see flashes, moments, a hand on your shoulder, a red scarf blowing through an alley, a note tucked into the pages of a book, a kiss never given, but felt. They aren't from this life, maybe not from any life, but they're yours somehow. And as they appear, they gently dissolve, like smoke, leaving warmth behind. You pass under one last bridge. This one is covered in hanging ribbons, blue, silver, lavender, white. As the boat moves through, the ribbons brush across your face. Each one gives you something, a word, a feeling, a letting go. One ribbon whispers, "Forgive." Another, "You are not behind." Another, "Rest is not failure." And the last, "You are loved, even now, even always." You exhale, not just from your lungs, but from somewhere deeper, somewhere inside you that hasn't breathed in years. And the breath leaves your body like a sigh you've waited your whole life to release. Ahead, you see it, a familiar dock, a stone path leading back toward the quiet place you came from. Not your home, but something that will become home in the morning. The gondola comes to rest. The gondolier doesn't need to gesture, you know. You rise, slowly, like mist lifting from the sea, and step onto the dock. The ground is soft beneath your feet now. Like the world is welcoming you back. You begin to walk. The air is warmer, softer. You feel it cradle your shoulders like a blanket. You pass a sleeping cafe, a candle still flickering inside. You pass a statue that seems to nod gently as you go by. You pass a mirror in an old window and see yourself, not as you are, not as you were, but as you are becoming. Calm, soft-eyed, quiet-hearted, whole. The path ends where it began, beside the canal. But the water is still now, perfectly still, as if waiting for your reflection. You look down and see yourself, but something has changed. Your reflection no longer follows your movements. It simply looks at you and smiles, and then, softly, fades into the ripples. You smile back, not because you understand, but because you don't need to. You step through a narrow archway. Beyond it, a courtyard filled with quiet light. The same garden. But now, everything is closed in sleep. The flowers have tucked themselves in. The lanterns have dimmed. The willow trees no longer whisper. You lie down in the grass. It welcomes you. And above, the stars begin to move. Not fast, slowly, forming shapes you almost recognize. A shell, a letter, a key, a heart. You close your eyes, and the silence wraps around you like a soft ribbon. You feel your body, still, safe, floating in something beyond time. And in that silence, you hear one last thing, a voice, not from outside, but from within you. Your own voice, but softer, older, wiser. It says, "You are allowed to rest now. You have seen enough. You have remembered enough. You are safe. Sleep, gentle traveler. I'll meet you in the morning." You smile, you exhale, and slowly, gently, you drift into sleep. Begin by finding your most comfortable position. Allow your body to sink deeply into the surface beneath you. Feel the gentle support holding you up effortlessly. Take a slow, deep breath in and exhale fully, releasing any tension. Again, breathe in calm and breathe out any stress. With each breath, feel your body becoming heavier, more relaxed, as if you're melting into the mattress or bed. Now, bring your attention to your feet. Notice how they feel, heavy, warm, relaxed. Let this feeling of calmness slowly move up to your ankles, your calves. Feel them soften and unwind. Allow this relaxation to flow up into your knees and thighs. Feel your legs becoming loose and limp. Bring your awareness to your hips and lower back. Any tightness here simply melts away. Feel your abdomen rise gently with each breath, softening more and more. Let this soothing warmth spread to your chest, your heart space. Feel peace growing inside you. Now, your shoulders release any burden. They drop and relax, becoming loose and free. Feel the relaxation travel down your arms, your elbows, wrists, all the way to your fingertips. Your hands rest comfortably. Soften your neck and throat. Let go of any tension in your jaw, your cheeks, your forehead. Your entire face smooths out, calm and serene. Imagine now a gentle wave of relaxation flowing from the top of your head, slowly down your body, carrying away any remaining tension or worry. With every breath, you drift deeper into calmness, deeper into peace, deeper into rest. Your mind is quiet, your body is completely relaxed. If thoughts come, gently let them float away like clouds, returning your focus to the rhythm of your breath. You are safe, you are calm, you are ready for deep, restorative sleep. Allow yourself to sink deeper with every breath, knowing that your body and mind will restore fully through the night. Rest now, peacefully, deeply, in the embrace of sleep. Thank you so much for joining me here on Sleep Ease. I'm truly grateful you chose to spend these moments with me, allowing yourself time to relax, unwind, and drift gently into peaceful rest. Remember, taking care of your sleep is one of the kindest things you can do for your mind and body. I hope today's story and meditation helped you find calm and comfort. If you enjoyed this session, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming bedtime stories and meditations designed just for you. Now let's prepare to settle deeper into sleep with a guided deep sleep meditation. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and let my voice guide you into a night of restful, rejuvenating sleep. Oh ha ha.